So how does it manifest? This is what I want to know. How is it a problem for you?
I don't know. I was afraid, and I don't know what I was afraid for.
Okay.
Then, for that moment, there were many little chickens, yellow chickens. They were sweet, maybe, but for me.
So they come to you, the yellow chicken.
Yeah.
How does it?
And my mother told me, and I was cried. I remember.
It's a chicken attack.
Yeah.
Okay. So just to make sure that you understood also what the situation is, and you get to see it. Sometimes you don't hear everything from there, so we review it. And have some good news from you. Actually, you're going on holidays. And because you're going on holidays, I actually work for a special agency who takes care of your phobias when you're away. So you go on holiday, and then we come in and we do your phobia instead of you. And then when you come back, you decide if you still want it back or if it can stay with us. Because there's only one thing. So are you happy that you're going on holidays?
I don't know.
No? Oh, you don't know if you're happy that you're... Well, the only thing with the agency is that you need to teach me how to do the phobia for you. Because I need to replace you. And I'd like to keep my job. So if I can't do it, then I lose my job. So you need to teach me how to do it, to replace you with it. So do you think you can teach me how to do it?
I don't know how to teach you.
It's fine, I know.
But as I mentioned, when I see this beak, when I see these claws, and when I see these wings.
Okay, so let's take it step by step.
It makes me crazy, and several years ago I saw a movie. It was horror movie for me. It was psychological movie when child got wings. He grows and
Nino, just tell me, what is the first thing? How do you know it's time to do your phobia? How do you know it's time to do it? What's the first thing that needs to happen? How do you know it's time?
I see chicken.
You see the chicken.
Yeah.
And
or the bird.
Oh, the bird. Okay. And when you see, is it the picture or what do you see? Like for example, can you see one now? It's movement.
Yeah. Action.
It's action.
Yeah.
And if it would be, do you need to?
Enemy or.
So let's take it step by step. So it's a movie.
Yeah.
So I just need to make sure that I understand this because I'm a bit.
It's action.
So if it's a picture, would it still work? So if it's only a picture, would it still work, or does it need to be a movie?
It's also will work.
It works as a picture as well. Okay. And then the movie, is it color or black and white?
Mostly it's black and white, but it should be color.
Does it still work when it's in color? Yeah. Okay. Does it work? Does it work stronger when it's in color? No. And if it's less color, what happens? Okay, that's good. So if you were to take away all the color, would it still work? Yeah. Okay. So where is the movie? Is it far or close, or where is it? It's close. Would it still work if it would be like right over there? If you see the birds very far away.
Yes, but less.
Yeah, but less. So it would still work if it would be 200 meters away.
200 meters.
200 meters away. That direction would still work.
Less.
Yeah, less. So what if it would be? I'm just curious if it still works. If the movie would be behind you, would it still work?
Oh, if I know that there's a movie with birds, yes. But if I don't know.
Okay.
No.
So what if it's like 2 kilometers in front of you? Would it still work? No. So let me get this right. So it shouldn't be a still picture, and it shouldn't be very far. So it's better if it's not far.
No, it's better for phobia, you mean?
I don't know, you need to teach me.
It's better if far from me.
Okay.
It's
So it should be close. It should be close.
Of course.
Okay, it should be close.
Yeah.
Okay, and anything else about that picture? No? Okay. Do you also say something to yourself, or when you see when you see the thing which is not a picture, and it's not close, it's not far.
It's not close? Or
Yeah. No?
If it's not close, it's okay. But if it's close,
If it's not far.
if it's not far, I cannot stand it.
You
Yeah.
If it's not far, you can't stand it.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you say something to yourself, or
Nothing, maybe I cry or
Mhm.
something like that.
does anything happen after you see that? Okay, so you just get the feeling immediately on it. So let me get this right. We're gonna test it once again.
And you also.
So, in order to do it, I need to see the birds. Like, for example, if I would hear it, would it still work? If I don't see them, I only hear them, would it still work? Yeah. Okay. So, I need to see the birds, and it shouldn't be a picture. It should be something that moves. Okay, and it shouldn't be far.
It should be.
For me to be able to learn your phobia, it shouldn't be far.
Be close.
So it doesn't work if it's far, like very far away.
Less.
Yeah, less.
Yeah.
So and if it's very, very, very far away, then
Less.
okay.
Less.
So
And
I shouldn't keep it.
disappears.
I shouldn't keep it far away at all. Okay. And what else? What happens next?
I run.
Hmm?
I run from them.
You run from them. Okay. So what was the problem again?
I'm afraid.
Mhm. How do you know it's time to be afraid of birds?
When I see them,
Mm-hmm.
when they move,
Mhm.
when they are close, when I hear.
So
hear voice.
If they don't move, for example, does it still work? If they're like this, does it still work?
Still.
Oh, okay. And what about?
Even if I see the picture,
Okay.
the wall, I don't like it.
You don't like it. Okay.
And sometimes.
Mhm.
they
So what if they move in slow motion? Like this. Does it still work if they move in slow motion?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So what picture Donald Duck? Does it still work? Less.
I like.
Do you like Donald Duck? It's interesting. So if it's like a group of Donald Ducks.
it's if cartoon,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Then it's okay.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be a group of cartoons. No, I need to learn how to do this properly. Otherwise, how will I be able to do it? So it shouldn't be a group of cartoons. No.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And for example, it's
the real one.
the real. So it shouldn't be imaginary words. It shouldn't be cartoons or anything like that. I'm just curious if they're not cartoons, can they still wear glasses?
No.
No. So would it still work if they wear glasses?
No, I never met birds with glasses.
It's a funny agency, I tell you.
Yeah.
So what if the glasses are the other way? I can't even do this
No, I
one.
have no this experience.
Okay.
So
So they should have glasses.
Still I don't like.
They should have glasses.
As well.
They should have glasses, and they should be cartoons, and they should be very, very far away.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it matter if they're one or two, or more?
Matters, of course. I'm afraid, even if it's one, but I'm afraid more, and I'm scared more
Mhm.
when I see a group of. For example,
Yeah.
when I was in Turkey, in Istanbul, once, it was horrible day to meet a group of these birds.
You were the group of.
Yeah,
This
the squirrel.
is the picture big or small? What's the size of the picture that you see? It's big. How big? Like this big. So does it still work if the picture is very small?
It works, but less.
So what if the picture is like this? Then it would still work. Yeah? What if it's like this? Then it's like this. So let me get this right. So it shouldn't be very small, the picture, and it shouldn't be very far. And definitely not of cartoons.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I got it. One more time. So it shouldn't be a cartoon. It shouldn't be very far away. It shouldn't be very small. That very, very, very small. Okay. And it shouldn't be, and they shouldn't have glasses.
Should not have glasses.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe have.
Maybe have glasses.
Yeah.
Doesn't
matter.
So what was the problem again?
I'm afraid of birds.
You don't look like a person who's afraid of birds. Okay, good. So now that I know how to do it.
Maybe less.
Maybe less.
Yeah.
We haven't done yet the timeline therapy part. You're already feeling it less. Oh. Okay, this is what happens when you come to the agency.
But no, I cannot see any bird. And
You can't see any birds.
Yeah.
Okay, because they shouldn't be far and they shouldn't be very small.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So you know how timeline therapy works because we've already done it yesterday, right? So I just need to ask you before that, is it totally okay for your unconscious mind to release this phobia today and for you to be aware of it consciously?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, good. So,
I'm happy.
if you were to know, already, if you were to know, when was the first event which, when disconnected, would cause the phobia to disappear? If you were to know, was it before, during, or after your birth?
I suppose it's before.
Before. Is it passed down to you genealogically or from a past life?
Genealogical.
How many generations ago?
Maybe 3, 4, because my grandmother and my mother.
3 or 4?
Yeah. Because my mother doesn't afraid and is not afraid, and my grandma.
So how many generations ago?
3,
3 or 4?
Yeah.
Which one? You need one event. Which is the first event, which when disconnected will cause the phobia to disappear today, for good? If you were to know. Was it before, during, or after your birth? Just go with the first thing that your unconscious mind gives to you.
I already tell the story.
Mm-hmm.
What I remember.
What was the first event which, when disconnected, will cause the phobia to disappear now? Was it, if you were to know, was it before, during, or after your birth?
Okay, let's say after.
After. What age were you?
2.
2. Perfect. Okay, great. So you know how this works already?
Yeah.
Okay, so from where you are now, I'd like you to float up above your timeline. Whatever you do to float on top above your timeline. And go towards the past, facing the past, to position 1. So that you're looking towards the event, facing the past. You're after the event, yes, you're looking towards the past, looking towards the event, okay? Now I want you to float to position 2, which is directly on above of the event, looking through your own eyes, down on the event. And ask yourself, what is there for you to learn, the learning of which will allow you to let go of the emotions that are there, and also to let go of the phobia that's there, and just preserve the learnings. Make sure that you're in position 2, because you're above the timeline, so what is there for you to learn, the learning of which will allow you to have more choice about the future? What's the learning?
I'm still afraid.
Okay, so make sure that you're well before, that you're well above the timeline.
After this event? Oh.
No, you're above the event, position 2. What's the learning?
I see the picture.
Okay, so what is there for you to learn? Ask your unconscious mind what it needs to learn from the event, the learning of which will enable you to let go of the phobia easily and effortlessly. So tell me what it is.
He's really close to afraid of birds.
Okay, that's good. It needs to be positive, you know.
Yeah.
What else is there for you to learn? Anything else? No? Okay. So I want you to go to position 3, which is before the event, looking towards the future and looking down on the event, so it's in front of you. Okay? And I want you to float back, as much back, as high as you can, until the emotions are totally gone. Okay? All the way up and higher back, much to the back and higher up and more to the back until the emotions totally disappear. And go to any of the chain of events that led to that event, if needed. Now, check on the emotions. Are they there? They disappear. Good. So let's check. Is there anything else that you should learn from this event that will now allow you to let go of the phobia right now?
From this point? Now I have positive emotions because
Okay.
I'm far from this.
Okay. So let's go and check. I want you to go down to position 4, which is looking through your own eyes in the event and check on the emotions. Are they there or have they disappeared now?
And now I think maybe I have some other issues.
Such as?
I don't know.
Okay.
Of course, I don't remember, and maybe I somehow
So check on the-
connected to these.
Check on the emotions. Check on the emotions. Are they there or have they disappeared now?
Still some emotions.
Okay, perfect. So go back up to position 3, well before the event and higher up on your timeline, and ask yourself, what is still for you to learn, the learning of which will enable you to let go of the emotions easily and also delete this phobia today? What is there for you to learn about yourself?
It's ridiculous.
What else is there for you to learn about yourself? About yourself, not about the situation.
Maybe some other memories in my mind connected to this. And
For sure.
Yeah.
So what else is there for you to learn? The learning of which will enable you to let go of the emotions from that memory and from all the others. Nino, what is there for you to learn? You like position 3, I think. You're enjoying it so much. What is there for you to learn about yourself that would enable you to delete the phobia today? Right now. Tell me what it is. And if you were to know, what would it be? Ah, okay, that's good. And what about the learning? Is there something that you've learned about yourself?
I can't say.
Hmm?
I can't say.
And if you could, what would it be? Because you know that when you say the learning, it's going to make the phobia disappear now. You know that, right? Mm-hmm. So what's the learning that you need to say out loud?
It's free from something.
It's free from something? What else can you learn about yourself? I need one more.
No, I have positive emotions.
Good. Is there anything else that you can learn about yourself? Okay, so let's go into position number 4, which is looking through your own eyes directly in the event and check on the emotions. Are they there or have they disappeared now?
I think they disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
And first time I really have this emotion
Yeah.
because
So are they there now?
No.
No, okay. What about the phobia?
Calm?
Is it there or has it disappeared as well?
No, it's not there.
Mm-hmm.
It disappeared.
Huh, interesting. So I want you to go back up to position 3 so that you're before the event and before any of the chain of events that led to that event. And ask yourself, is there anything else that you need to learn about yourself, the learning of which will allow you more choice about the future? And as you do that, I want you to come to float above your timeline from then towards now and assume position 3 with each of the subsequent events when that would have happened. And I want you to allow your past to realign yourself and come up with at least 3 situations in which, because of the decision we just deleted, you could have behaved in a different way and you didn't see any other choice, and now you can. And I want you to count the 3 events that come to mind, the ones in which you could have behaved in a different way and you couldn't because of the decision we just deleted, and now you can, and you have more options. You don't need to tell me what they are, you just need to tell me, I have 1, 2, and 3.
In this situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I have 1.
Okay. Because we're keeping things content free with this, so we're not interested in the content part of it.
I have 2nd one.
Perfect. Okay.
I have 2nd one.
Perfect. So only come to the present, towards the present, only as fast as you can let go of all the negative emotions on all the events from then to now. And let go of all the negative emotions. And also release the phobia now. And when you're done, let me know when you're done. A hint, probably you will know when she's done before she tells us that. Having too much fun here. How to check?
Always phobia. Yeah.
Okay, well, are you back now?
Yeah.
Okay, just come back into the room, okay?
I am in the room.
Mm-hmm. Do you smell bacon? Do you smell bacon? Are you sure? No? Maybe it's just me. This is what we call what? No, it's not a metaphor. It's a break state. Okay, how was that? Good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Anything new that you've learned about yourself?
I learned that I have no these emotions what I had before, really, because it's
Yeah,
it's-
that we can
yeah.
see as well. Okay.
yeah.
So what was the problem again?
I was afraid.
Okay. So what if?
I'm not sure about
not sure.
future and release.
Oh, but this is what we're testing it. Okay. So what if you have some birds around? How would you behave differently?
I suppose I will be calm.
Mhm.
More rational.
It's good to be rational with birds.
Yeah.
Even if they don't wear glasses, it's good to be rational with birds. So, I want you to go into the future, to an unspecified time into the future, whichever is the best for you, to an event which, if it had happened in the past, you used to feel or behave in a certain way, and now, because you didn't see any other choice, and now you behave differently. And just check how you behave differently now.
Without this.
Okay, so how? Because that's a blue tree.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you behave differently?
Calm, confident,
Okay.
without running.
Okay. So if there's a flock of birds that are just coming with a peak and so on.
This.
Gesture.
Yeah. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well,
But,
shit.
yeah. Now I feel like this. If I see.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It will work or not. But
So,
I suppose
what would need to happen for you to be convinced?
I should see.
You should see.
Yeah.
Well, it's easy to find. Does it work with pictures as well, or do you need real chickens?
Now I need real chicken.
You need real chickens.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I mean, you can imagine that just before. You have the chickens and you see the peaks and the wings and they're flapping and they're coming towards you.
No,
I
actually.
just want you to notice the difference in the reaction, even when I talk about it, it's not there, it disappears.
I also see this reaction.
Okay.
And now my reaction, but I suppose maybe I don't like them,
Oh, okay.
and I have a phobia.
Yeah. But for sure you have deleted the phobia. That doesn't mean that you need to start liking birds now.
Yeah, of course.
Although it could happen.
Still, I don't like this beak and claws. Wings and feathers.
Mm-hmm. So what happens if you see the beak and the feathers and everything?
Just don't like.
Ah, you just like it. Okay.
I don't like dogs, but I'm
Huh?
not afraid of them.
So, are we done here? What was the problem again? A hint. If the client doesn't remember, don't tell them.
I told that I have phobia.
Ah, okay.
And I afraid birds and I have some emotions and feelings. But really I have no this emotions
Okay.
now. It's great.
So how do you feel differently now? You need to tell them, because they're looking at you and they're going,
Yeah, I'm relaxed.
Mhm.
I'm positive emotions
Mhm.
rather than
yeah?
negative, and this fear
Mm-hmm.
disappeared.
Mm-hmm. How?
Maybe it was not fear.
Okay.
but Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Good. Are we done here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Thank you so much.
Thank you! Give her a round of applause. So, this is a bit that you can have have a seat. This is a bit of NLP in action, by the way.